first manual focus చేయండి ఇక్కడ స్క్రీన్ చేసేస్తాను. Okay. So this is a 2 watt meter experiment. So here we'll be seeing how this 2 watt meter helps in the measurement of 3-phase power. So here why the name 2 watt meter, because we are using 2 watt meters in the 2 lines in common to the third line, and also we are using ammeter in series and voltmeter in parallel to cross verify whether this 2 watt meter readings are correct or not. That you see in the tabular column. Here you can see the power can be calculated √3 VL IL cos phi. We are considering cos phi as unity, that's why √3 VL IL will give the power, which we will be cross verifying with wattmeter 1 and 2 readings, that is wattmeter 1 plus wattmeter 2 reading comes equal to the √3 VL IL. So here coming to the circuit diagram, here you can see one wattmeter is connected to one line, the other wattmeter is connected to the other line. The common terminals of V is connected to the third line, that is Y line, and in turn the load is connected either in star or delta. Here we are considering star connection. So this is the load part. So already in the theory part we have explained 2 watt meter derivation very detailedly. So the theory part you can refer from that video. Here we will be explaining how practically it is connected and how it is done. So coming to the equipments, here you can see you have equipments, ammeter. So ammeter is of the range 0 to 10 amperes. So here you can see common 10 5. So when you are using a 3-phase supply, we generally go for common to 10 amperes. And next coming to the voltmeter, it is of the range 0 to 600 bar 300 volts. So again in the 3-phase supply we go for common to 600. We use the terminals common and 600 because in the 3-phase supply we use the power of 440 volts. And this is your watt meter. So here you can see the watt meter consists of 4 terminals, generally M, L, C, V. This M stands for main, L stands for line, C stands for common, and V is the voltage. And this is the current rating. Whether it is in horizontal, it will be 5 amperes, and when it is in vertical, it is 10 amperes. So this determines the current rating. And this is your wattmeter of the range 0 to 750 watts. The same wattmeter we are using for both wattmeter 1 as well as wattmeter 2. And this is your 3-phase board where the connections are generally done. So here you can see we extract the supply from this wire where the supply comes from the main board, and hence it comes to the board through MCB. For safety purpose we use a MCB. And then you can see you have R line, Y line, B line, in between gaps to connect the equipments. And again you have load side, again continuation of R line, Y line and B line, which goes to the load part. So here we are using a lamp load. So this is your circuit which you are using, and this is the board which you are using for the connection of 2 watt meter method. And already you are familiar from the circuit diagram, and also you know that always ammeter is connected in series and voltmeter in parallel. So let us do the connections of ammeter and voltmeter initially. So coming to the connections of ammeter, here you can see I am using the terminals common and 10 amperes. So here you can see ammeter is in series to the R line. So here you can see this is your R line. So I am connecting in series. So always you please remember in the gaps we have to connect. So instead of connecting here, again taking one more wire, directly I will be giving first point here and the next point here. So this finishes ammeter connection. Next one, voltmeter connection. Voltmeter is connected in parallel between R line and Y line. So here you can see I am using common and 600, and then parallelly between R line and Y line. So this finishes ammeter and voltmeter connections. I think is this clear to you? Next we will come for the wattmeter connection. So see here in the wattmeter, M part comes to R and L part goes to R of load part. So let us connect first M and then go for the next part. So M comes to the R part. So here you can see wattmeters M I am considering. Wattmeters M is coming to the R part. And also we know that always in the wattmeter we have to short M to C. And also next thing you remember, L is going to the load parts R. So here you can see L part is going to loads R. I am directly giving to loads R. Okay. Next, and you can see wattmeter. And wattmeters V comes to, I am choosing 300. Wattmeters V comes to the wattmeter 2's V. And then common point, here you can see wattmeter 1's V comes to wattmeter 2's V, and common point goes to Y. So any one side's common will connect it to the Y. And for the continuation purpose, from Y I'll take one more wire and give it to this Y. And next, wattmeter 2's M. Wattmeter 2's M goes to the B line. See in the circuit as well, wattmeter 2's M goes to the B of supply side. So this we are considering B of supply side. So for the continuation purpose, from B to B I am giving, because the supply has to go here, because here you can see you have an interruption, you don't have supply from the inside. So I am taking a wire and externally I am connecting from B line to B line. And wattmeter 2's, and also in the wattmeter 2, M and C has to be shorted. And finally, wattmeter's L part will go to the load side L. Load side B. Wattmeter 2's L part goes to the load side B. And finally, the loads L will be given to the, so here you can see the loads Y part will be given to the common terminal. So this finishes the supply side connection. Now load has to be connected in star or delta. Here you can see this load point, star point or delta, it has to be connected. For this connection will directly take to the load. Here you have R, Y, B. Here only we can connect, that is R to Y and Y to B. Y to B. So this is your star connections. So this is how the connections are done in the case of 2 wattmeter.